Hello, so today let's study lesson 153. Let's read the verbs. To realize, realized. To repeat, repeated. To overcome, overcame, overcome. To identify, identified. For example, I realized that it was late and I had to go home. To repeat, the teacher asked us to repeat the sentences one more time. To overcome, so I overcame my obstacles. To identify, so I use a kind of credential to identify myself. Now, vocabulary: north, south, east, west, compass, repetition, final, identification, winner, financial, international, education, position, leader, leadership, partner, partnership, hike, sightseeing, ride, mountain, tour. So we use the compass to know the location, to know where we are, to know the direction. If we are in the north, south, east, or west, so we use the compass, all right, to know the direction. Now, repetition. So there is a lot of repetition in the lesson because we have to repeat the word several times. So I took my final examination yesterday. Identification. So I showed my identification to enter in the building. Okay, so my identification was my ID. Winner. For example, when a person wins a game or a competition, this person is the winner. All right. For example, when you are playing video game and you win the match, you are the winner. Financial. So nowadays in Brazil, we are suffering a financial crisis. All right, because many factors, because of the virus, because of the economic politics, and much more. International. So I went to an international convention. Education. So the education system in my country is not the best one. So position. For example, this man seems to have a good position at the company. Okay, he seems to have a good position. Position in this case, it means cargo. So leader. So maybe he is a good leader. All right, maybe he's a good leader. Leadership. So he take parts in the leadership. If he is the leader, he takes part in the leadership of the company. Partner. They seem to be partners. All right. They seem to be partner. For example, Wizard has a partnership with Unigran Rio. All right. Do you know about it? The university. So Wizard and Unigran Rio. So they have a partnership. Hike. So on my vacation, so I went to a hike. Okay, so I went to a hike in the mountains. So when I travel, I like to go sightseeing, to visit, okay, tourist attractions. When you visit tourist attractions, you go sightseeing. I like to go on a ride, okay, at the park. So Everest is the highest mountain. All right. So I like to take a tour in the city. Expressions. Because of, ID, anyway, as a result, well paid. So because of, you are giving the reason. So because of the rain, I can't go to the beach. This is the reason. Or I can't go to the beach because of the rain. Okay, so a reason. That's why I want to go to the beach. ID card is a kind of identification that we most use. Okay, here that is our picture, our name with our signature. That is a number, so this is the ID. For example, to go to some places to solve some problems, you need to have your ID card with you. If you are stopped by police officers, the first thing they are going to ask you is the ID card. Anyway, for example, you tell me, oh, let's go to the movies, to the mall next week. Then I say, oh, anyway, de forma nenhuma, I want to go to the mall anyway. As a result, as a consequence. Alright, for example, I am on a diet. As a result, okay, I lost weight. Well paid. For example, soccer players are very well paid. They receive a good salary. Politicians are well paid. Grammar. They've been busy with their newborn baby. Why have you been so stressed out? Why has he been so stubborn? He has been very patient with this show. Their service has been very slow lately. The kids have been a little sick. So here we are going to use subject, verb to have in the present, plus been, plus an adjective. Alright, this is the structure. Subject, verb to have in the present. Here it's an abbreviation, plus been, and after been we use the adjective. To ask a question, you use the verb to have in the beginning, okay, before the subject. Have you been so stressed out? Why has he been so stubborn? So for he, the form of verb to have is has. He has. Subject, verb to have in the present, been plus adjective. Okay, we can use very to give more emphasis. Okay, the kids have been a little sick. So the kids is the same as the pronoun they. So the form of verb to have is have plus been and the adjective. Ok? Então aqui é para dizer o quê? Que alguém tem estado ocupado, estressado, que alguém tem ficado aqui tão teimoso, tem sido tão teimoso. Por que ele tem sido tão teimoso? Então vai dar essa ideia. Ok? Então aqui é o present perfect mais o quê? O adjetivo. Ok? Então o serviço deles tem ficado muito lentamente. Muito lento ultimamente. Então vai dar essa ideia. Tem estado, tem ficado. Então nós usamos essa construção com present perfect e adjetivo. Now let's train. Example, she has been very happy. Ask a question. Has she been very happy? Yes, he has, or no, he hasn't. You can give an affirmative or negative short answer. Again, he has been very happy. Has he been very happy? Yes, he has, or no, he hasn't. He has been a little sick. Ask a question, answer in the affirmative or negative. He has been a little sick. I have been a little sad. He has been rude to her. They have been impolite to the customers. They have been a little busy. She has been very polite. He has been nice to me. Choose 4 sentences, change into interrogative answer with short answer and send me just 4. You choose whatever you want. Now answer the questions. Do you go sightseeing when you travel? Which means go sightseeing to visit tourist attractions. Do you go sightseeing when you travel? Are employees in our country well paid on average? How do you overcome your difficulties? Who is a world leader that you admire? What position at work do you intend to have in 5 years? Okay, or in the future? What do you think about the educational system in our country? So you choose 3 questions to answer. So now the maze, you are going to join the words to make the maze. Now ask your friends, and I'm gonna ask you, what do you do to help the environment? Do you consider yourself an impatient person? What do you do to stay fit? Have you ever done any volunteer work?